Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the scientific laws that could one day bring about the end of Earth as we know it. These laws govern our universe and hold the potential for catastrophic consequences. Let's explore them in detail. Now let's talk about entropy. You see, the universe loves disorder. It's like that messy room you keep promising yourself you'll clean. The second law of thermodynamics tells us that over time, the total amount of disorder, or entropy, in a closed system will always increase. Think about it. It's easier to break something than to build it, easier to make a mess than to clean it up. But what does this have to do with the end of the world, you ask? Well, our sun, the anchor of our solar system, is a giant nuclear furnace. It's constantly fusing hydrogen into helium, releasing enormous amounts of energy in the process. But even stars aren't immune to the second law. As the sun burns through its fuel, it's also increasing the entropy of the solar system. Billions of years from now, the sun will exhaust its hydrogen fuel and begin to die. As it does, it will expand into a red giant, engulfing the inner planets, including Earth. Our planet, once teeming with life, will be reduced to a barren molten rock. That's entropy in action, folks, but it gets even bleaker. On a much larger scale, the entire universe is subject to the second law. Every star that shines, every galaxy that forms, every black hole that devours matter, it all contributes to the inexorable increase in entropy. Eventually, trillions upon trillions of years from now, the universe will reach a state of maximum entropy, a state of thermodynamic equilibrium. This is the theoretical heat death of the universe. No more stars, no more galaxies, just a uniform soup of particles spread thinly across an unimaginably vast and utterly lifeless cosmos. It's a sobering thought, isn't it? But it's a natural consequence of the laws that govern our universe. Gravity. It's not just what keeps your feet on the ground. It's the fundamental force that holds the universe together. It's what makes planets orbit stars, stars cluster into galaxies, and galaxies dance with one another in the vast cosmic ballet. But gravity, as we all know, can also be a bit of a downer, literally. And in the context of Earth's fate, it poses a very real threat. You see, space isn't the empty vacuum we once thought it was. It's littered with debris, asteroids, comets, rogue planets, you name it. And these objects, thanks to gravity, are constantly moving, often in unpredictable ways. Now, most of these space rocks are harmlessly small, burning up in our atmosphere as shooting stars. But every once in a while, something big comes along, something big enough to cause serious damage. We're talking about the kind of impact that wiped out the dinosaurs 66 million years ago. An asteroid, estimated to be about 6 miles wide, slammed into Earth, releasing the energy of billions of atomic bombs. The impact triggered tsunamis, wildfires, and earthquakes that reverberated around the globe. Dust and debris choked the atmosphere, blocking out the sun and plunging the planet into darkness. It was a bad day to be a dinosaur, and it could happen again. In fact, it's not a matter of if, but when. The longer the timescale we consider, the more likely it becomes that Earth will experience another catastrophic impact. We've already identified a number of potentially hazardous asteroids that cross Earth's orbit. These are cosmic bullets with our name on them, and it's only a matter of time before one scores a direct hit. But it's not just asteroids we have to worry about. Comets, those icy wanderers from the outer solar system, pose a threat as well. While less dense than asteroids, comets can be much larger and travel at much higher speeds. A comet impact would be like detonating a giant water balloon filled with rocks and dust in the Earth's upper atmosphere. The devastation would be unimaginable. Let's talk about the sun. It's the reason we're all here, the ultimate source of energy for life on Earth. But like everything else in the universe, the sun is not eternal. It's a star, and stars have lifespans. And as our sun ages, it's going to get brighter and hotter. This is due to the inverse square law of radiation, a fundamental principle of physics that governs how energy spreads out over distance. You see, the sun is constantly fusing hydrogen into helium in its core, releasing enormous amounts of energy in the process. This energy radiates outward in all directions, and a tiny fraction of it reaches Earth, providing the light and heat that sustain life. But as the sun converts more and more hydrogen into helium, the composition of its core changes. This change in composition affects how efficiently the sun produces energy. Over time, the sun's core will become denser and hotter, causing it to fuse hydrogen at a faster rate. This means that the sun will emit more energy, and this increase in energy output will have a direct impact on Earth. Over the next few billion years, the sun's luminosity will increase, causing Earth's surface temperature to rise. The oceans will begin to evaporate, and the atmosphere will become thick with water vapor. This water vapor, a potent greenhouse gas, will trap even more heat, accelerating the warming process. Eventually, Earth's surface will become too hot for liquid water to exist, and our planet will transform into a scorching, lifeless desert. But it gets worse. As the sun continues to age, it will eventually exhaust the hydrogen fuel in its core. At this point, the sun will enter a new phase of its life cycle, expanding into a red giant star. As a red giant, the sun will swell to an enormous size, engulfing the orbits of Mercury, Venus, and possibly even Earth. Our planet, if it's not completely vaporized, will be reduced to a charred cinder, orbiting the dying embers of our once life-giving star. Earth is a restless planet. Beneath our feet, massive tectonic plates are constantly shifting and grinding against each other, driven by the immense heat emanating from Earth's core. This geological dance, known as plate tectonics, is responsible for the continents we know, the mountains that pierce the sky, and the volcanoes that spew molten rock from the Earth's interior. While plate tectonics has played a crucial role in shaping our planet into the habitable world we know and love, it also has a dark side. The same forces that created Earth's beauty can also unleash catastrophic events that threaten the very existence of life. Supervolcanoes, for instance, are geological monsters capable of producing eruptions thousands of times more powerful than any volcanic eruption in recorded history. These eruptions can eject trillions of tons of ash and sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere, blocking out the sun and triggering a global volcanic winter. The resulting climate change would be sudden and dramatic, leading to widespread crop failures, mass extinctions, and societal collapse. And then there are mega earthquakes, seismic events of unimaginable power. These earthquakes occur when tectonic plates lock together, building up immense pressure over centuries or even millennia. When the pressure finally exceeds the strength of the rocks, the plates slip past each other in a sudden, violent lurch, releasing energy equivalent to thousands of atomic bombs. The resulting ground shaking can level entire cities, while tsunamis triggered by the displacement of ocean water can inundate coastlines thousands of miles away. The 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami in Japan, as devastating as they were, pale in comparison to the destructive potential of a mega earthquake. Scientists estimate that earthquakes exceeding magnitude 10, while rare, are not impossible. Such an event would have catastrophic consequences for human civilization, potentially leading to the deaths of millions and the collapse of global infrastructure. We've talked about entropy, gravity, the sun's future, and the restless Earth. Now, let's talk about us, humans. We're products of evolution, shaped by the same forces that have driven the diversification of life on Earth for billions of years. But here's the thing, we're also the first species capable of understanding these forces, and the first species with the power to destroy ourselves. The law of evolution, simply put, states that life adapts to its environment. Those individuals with traits best suited to survival and reproduction are more likely to pass on their genes to the next generation. This process, over countless generations, leads to the evolution of new species and the extinction of others. Humans, with our large brains and opposable thumbs, have become remarkably adept at manipulating our environment. We've built cities, harnessed electricity, and developed technologies that have transformed our lives in countless ways. But our technological prowess has come at a cost. Climate change, driven by our reliance on fossil fuels, is altering Earth's climate at an unprecedented rate. We're seeing more extreme weather events, rising sea levels, and mass extinctions. The very fabric of our planet's ecosystems is unraveling, and we're the ones pulling the threads. And then there's the threat of nuclear war. We've developed weapons capable of unimaginable destruction, and the geopolitical landscape remains fraught with tension and mistrust. A nuclear exchange, whether intentional or accidental, would have devastating consequences for humanity and the planet, potentially plunging us into a nuclear winter that could last for decades. We've come a long way since our ancestors first walked the Earth, but our future remains uncertain. The same intelligence that has allowed us to thrive has also given us the means to destroy ourselves. The question is, Will we rise to the challenge and find a way to live sustainably on this planet? Or will we become another casualty of the law of evolution? Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the forces that shape our universe. While the universe is filled with forces that could bring about the end, it's important to remember the resilience of life. From the depths of our oceans to the far reaches of space, life has found a way to thrive against all odds.